Hello, I finally got a Far Cry 4 to work, so I'm going to be doing a quick benchmark on this. There's a lot of issues with this game, and I'll post a link to a Reddit thread in the description, which has got it's got a solution for screen jittering. Like you turn the screen and it just jitters. It's horrible. It took me ages to fix it, but I'm currently running custom graphic settings because I want motion blur off. And for the sake of this, everything is set to ultra. I set those up to soft shadows, which is I think it's an NVIDIA specific effect. Well, that's ultra, HBA plus, SMAA because it seems to have better performance than TXAA for me, and MSAA just doesn't look good. Enhanced God rays, which is also an NVIDIA effect. Volumetric fog CF1. Using NVIDIA for I'll put that on. And trees relief. Trees relief is basically just tessellation on bark, so light interacts with tree barks in a much more realistic manner. This is just near the start of the game, so don't need to worry about spoilers, and I won't be doing any missions either. Right. Performance on like pretty much the highest settings. It's okay. I mean, it's not great. Kill a pig. View distances are nice. I think the thing that taxes this game the most is these lighting effects. They are very impressive. There you can see the NVIDIA fur. It's got an issue at the moment where it just looks like it's some sort of depth of field effect. That's why I just tend to turn it off, because if I just quickly switch that off again. Oh, in case you're wondering as well, if you want to customize your controls, it's very good for like rebinding, and it actually shows you over here what keys are being used. So that's all good. But yeah, that's it without it off. That's like a rather ugly pig. But with it on, it's just like a pig at high motion. But yeah, there you can see the lighting effect. It's absolutely gorgeous. Especially, I found myself like there was a section where there was just loads of trees, and I was under there just admiring it. It's pretty impressive. Oops. That's the tree relief you can see there. Not the best looking tree. Let's see if we can find a better one. That's a plain tree. That's a plain tree. That's an okay tree. Okay, all these trees around here are boring. Yeah, so there will be a solution, because I had it where it's like if I was lifting like this, you can see there's a little bit of stutter there, but I had it where it was so bad. It was pretty much unplayable, except like you just look around and really cause strain on your eyes. Oh, here we go, firefight. That's going to be helpful to test performance. The thing that's taxing it here is all these shadows. I don't want his gun, I'm searching. I found something interesting with these NPCs as well. Like sometimes after they win a fight, they just stand there shooting into the air. Like that. Like last time I helped them, like the woman just started shooting into the air for like the next 10 minutes. She's really loud. But yeah, there's light effects. The reason it's just dipping below 60 so much is, as you can see, it's just the lighting. The texture quality's it's okay. It's not great. Low distance is like you can see far into distance, but like for the actual quality of it, you can see it deteriorate pretty quickly. It's just all of these shadows. But if you fiddle around with the lighting, you don't mind turning that down. Just imagine you can get it to a playable level. The 980 is at stock. I think there's a hand glider up there somewhere. Right, so I'll finish it on this. Okay, if you need help, I want to go my hand glider. think that's where I'm going. But yeah, as you see, like, performance up here is really good because of the fact it's not worrying about all the bloody shadows and stuff. It's just when you're under the trees and the canopy, it gets pretty bad. Also, I found this kind of village over here, which is the main village. It kind of tanks performance. Just try not to crash into the tree. Yeah, some slow down here. You can see this village here. It's just like, nope. It's not as bad as, say, something like Assassin's Creed Unity. It's much better than that, but it's definitely still got some improvement left. Especially due with the mouse acceleration issues. Yeah, so around here, fortunately for playable settings, you'd want to turn it down. Say soft shadows down to very high because you won't notice too much difference, I don't think. Leave off. Post effects bloom and also depth of field, I think. Well, it says like stuff happens in combat, which is a bit confusing. Which I actually say there. SSAOs. Okay, SSBC is a much more effective, like, kind of illumination.
One of the first things Amita did when she came to power.
It's not as good looking as HBA Plus, but if you're struggling on frame rates, I'd definitely recommend turning that up. I'll turn it down. But yeah, you do need to do quite a bit of fiddling on this game to get it to somewhere where you're actually happy with the settings. Turn those down. Textures doesn't really seem to affect frame rates much. Environment I think does, because that affects how much stuff actually loads in and how much items are affected by the lighting effects at any given time. If I turn this off, you can see that it hasn't really gained me much in terms of performance. Here it has. Definitely actually closer to 60, but here it's still like dropping pretty hard, and I mean, while it is impressive, it's definitely, I don't see justifiable taxing this card that much. I mean, no, that's not great looking, is it? But yeah, that's just how Far Cry 4 performs. Now that it's actually working properly, I think I get to actually playing this game now. But yeah, you definitely notice, as soon as you turn it down for more tree, you notice. Oh, there you go, that's a good indication of the tree's relief. You can see all the bark. But yeah, right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully that was helpful to you. Shut up, woman. Alright, thanks for watching, and hopefully catch you next time.